Hey guys, so today we're going to be doing beef noodle rolls, and I showed you guys how to make the noodle roll wraps last time from scratch, and this time it's actually going to be super easy as well. As you are making the noodle rolls, you can sprinkle on the vegan beef crumbles right in. It's super flavorful and you get that lovely sweetened soy sauce dressing. So I can't wait to show you guys this recipe, so let's get started. Okay, so let's start off with this really easy beef filling first. So I have a half a cup of beef crumbles, vegan beef crumbles, and then to that I'm going to add a half a teaspoon of onion powder and then a half a teaspoon of garlic powder, which is usually what I do to make things taste savory. I have a little bit of sesame oil, and then I'm going to add some salt as well as some white pepper right here. So recipe is going to be all down below. I have probably like one kind of chopped spring onion, and that just really goes in for freshness and a little bit of brightness. And then finally I'm going to add in a half a teaspoon of either potato starch or cornstarch, and that's just going to bind the filling together. I added a little bit of water just to get the filling going. So afterwards, just mix it all together, set it aside for 15 minutes, and then you're ready to make your wrapper. So this is the wrapper that I'm showing you guys. It's from last time, so I will put a link to that, but it's basically potato starch, wheat starch, rice flour, and water. It's really easy to do. The batter comes out super smooth, and after you're done, just set it aside for about 5 minutes so that the starches have time to kind of rehydrate. So remember this setup, guys? Well, I have a steamer going for about like medium-high heat, and then I have this tray that's perforated, but you don't really need it. I'll put a link down to that below because I find it actually super helpful. And then right here, I've wet a piece of like the polyester napkin cloth that you typically find at Chinese restaurants. I think you can use cotton as well, but this is kind of a little bit more slick, and so I find it easier for the rice rolls to roll off of this one. So very carefully place the towel on top of the pan, and then you're gonna spoon in about half a cup of this batter in there. And then the heat's going to be on medium heat, and I find that this is useful for ones with fillings so that that wrapper doesn't set right away. So I'm just gonna place in like one kind of small strip of the beef crumbles right on top, and then steam that for about like 3 to 4 minutes, up until you can kind of see that the skins get like a little bit more opaque and done. So right now I'm gonna prep the board by brushing it with a little bit of water, and this step is integral because this noodle roll will stick and then you have yourself a really big mess. So kind of meat side down, you're gonna actually flip that napkin roll over, and then using a bench scraper. The hardest part about this is to just get that initial edge off, because afterwards this guy kind of just peels off like that. It's actually quite magical, and make sure to dip that cloth back into water so that you can use it for next time. And then I'm using the bench scraper and basically kind of rolling it backwards, making sure that the bench scraper also is brushed with a little bit of water. And there you go, guys, these beef noodle rolls. I mean, because the skin is fresh, it's really gonna be soft and melt in your mouth, and then you have that yummy, savory filling in the middle. And to top it off, I usually just add in a little bit more spring onions up on top for color, and then I'll put on that sweet dim sum soy sauce. So I'm gonna put that recipe down below as well, but it's really just like sugar, water, and some soy sauce. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this recipe. I mean, once you master that wrapper recipe, you can really fill these guys with whatever you want. So it's actually quite fun to make. As usual, if you want to see more recipes like this, remember to hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you guys again next time. Bye!